Hey everyone, I know it's been a while. This is Isamizu bringing you more, well, Megaman Starforce Dragon. Yeah! Just like in the previous episode, we're gonna be doing side questing, and that's what these episodes coming gonna be as well. And the fact it is it is a bit draining trying to get all these side quests done. So like I'm probably like maybe I've been like taking like I think it took me at least at least a month just to go back to doing this go back to this game. But at least we have two more areas to go, and I believe Town Square is the shortest one maybe, or I think it's probably the longest one. But anyways, first side quest. Chatty dicks. I do love how they some of these reference some of the, I guess you could say, culture back now what it is. So it's like, you know how she's like, oh my god. You're gonna see it in the dialogue anyways. Uh, for this site was what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. She is having problems sending an email, so you know, all the same thing. Go to the transfer. Mary pretty much accept the quest. What's it? Accept the quest. Go back to the same person and accept the quest. That it's just doing that step. It's just like why would you go to do a one step solution? I mean, a two step. Whatever it is that I'm trying to say. What was it? Trying to do a two-step problem into a one-step solution. But anyways, you actually had to talk to a Mr. Hexas all the way in here on the EM road. And what's it? I'm probably taking my time. I think this is what I was trying to look through into my. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying. I was trying to look in, trying to keep up with my checklist of how many things I have done, all the cycles I've done. I've been now going back to thinking how should I dealing with these side quests. Yeah, sure. I'm probably yeah, sure. I'm doing these episodes just about side quests, but I think the better way I wouldn't say the better way the best way to do to deal with the side quest is when you do while you're doing the main story as well. It makes things a lot easier. But after talking to Mr. Hertz, he will apparently he was just sightseeing and getting distracted just because, you know. And what was the reward? Was it a battle card? Was it a battle card? Was it settings? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So it says settings, 1,000 settings. This video also going to help me out with explaining some few things. Yes, I do apologize. I've been in a bit of a hiatus on the past month. That is because I actually moved out already. I went to a much more colder climate now. I might end up explaining this a little bit more on the Super Mario World because you know, well, more people are more fan of that game instead of this. Because I'm not even gonna try to explain myself why. Now we're actually here gonna talk to Chris Golds. And as you remember, it is Sonia's manager, and now he's having problems trying to find another star, quote unquote. Put it that way. So what you gotta do here is you actually have to go to town square. Yeah, you actually gotta find this star on the town square. You go to where there's this one puppy statue, and you're gonna find that particular girl, and she will tell you she wants to be a star and stuff, and yada yada. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is. Yeah, because there's Sonia Bell on him for many reasons. You're such a dear sir. Oh man. Wait, I don't know why I was trying. Okay, I think I was just going around just to see how many NPCs there are here to get all the side quests done. So now I should be cutting all the way to town square. Please, if you would video, cut it to town square. Thank you. There we go. Oh yeah, most likely these side quests are gonna be doing like probably between 2-3 weeks, just because of how draining it is just to do the side quests only in one go. Cause like it took me just to do all the side quests and Anamaka. It took me at least an hour, and this is a 20-minute video. This is with all the edit. This is with the editing already. Because once again, it's just so convenient that the way just to try to accept quests, and that's the problem with this game, just trying to accept them. Now for the next one, we're gonna talk to this old lady, and apparently this old lady is trying to keep up. No, trying to keep up. What I'm trying to say, it's trying to understand how, quote unquote, how the world works of this game. So it's trying to understand what brother bands is all about and all this transfer stuff. I swear, I'm going to be looking forward to play Megaman Starforce 3 instead of this one. Ah man, it is going to be a feat after I complete this game 100% though. It will be something. That's the mail. Always, you're going to receive a memo, I guess, or mail, email. There we go, email, not mail. So, what is it? I think you have to answer some questions, was it, for this one? I think that's what this is all about. Yeah, I do apologize, the commentary is actually a bit shallow, because like, there's nothing really else much to talk about besides the side quests and this, and that's what this is how these episodes are going to be about. Before we go to the bonus chapter of this game. Of course, there's another little side quest as well, which is more of like a reference and a lot of more about it. This is more of the Mega Man Battle Network Starforce fans out there. So first question, of course, it says it's brother band. When two people want to join each other's brother band, what's the thing that they tell each other? I love how it just said their age as well, the option. No, you tell a secret. Like, thank you, son. Now I know a little bit more about the life in the big city. There we go, that's what it is. Trying to understand the big city. So there, we actually get a whistle. You know, if you haven't gotten yourself a whistle by that time, there you have it. So once again, some of these side quests, it could have been done throughout the main story. And also it gives you some battle cards that whatever you find them used for, you know. So I think this guy, for a maintenance guy, you probably don't even know how to take care of an antenna. I'm like, really? It's like, humans change their words depending on the part of the planet they are from? Yeah, now that's strange. Oh well. It is a bit strange, at least, though. It is a bit, just a bit. Now I'm gonna post out. Talk to the maintenance guy. I'm like, oh my goodness, you have to go through all this. Anyways, you have to go to the antenna complex just on the roof of the Amaken building. That's what pretty much is. Seriously, you're the maintenance guy. How do you not know how to fix the antenna? That's what isn't that supposed to be your job? Man, I swear that trying to make sense of this game. And I found there was some antenna virus in here, so pretty much I was just gonna speed this over because really it's just a giant two viruses and a giant virus thing going on there. Ah well. Yep. And what was it? Do think we're gonna get some settings. Also, the side quest is a nice way to rack up settings faster as well. Oh, we get an unlocker. That's actually even nicer. And this is the one only NPC which is on the space stamp. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Huh, see what they did? Mirror looks. And then they even try to reference with using what was it? What was the name of this virus? Which pretty much it looks like an eyeball. And for some reason, oh, there we go. It feels like somebody's watching me. So apparently it's not, someone else is not superstitious, just like the one kid on Echo Ridge. that talked about the one Mr. Herx that was behind the fridge. Ah man, it's like it's a bit annoying because now we have to go pose out, go back to the space sim, talk to her, and then go back to the wave road just to come back, go back to the space sim EM road, which is that's where the Mr. Hertz is, by the way. So apparently the Mr. Hertz is captivated by this particular human. Oh man, this game, I swear. Oh man, it's like this is Nai. Oh, it's her. You know, the tour guy. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Huh? What's that? My staring at her is making her nervous? Yes. Yes, it is making it nervous and very creepy. Oh man, it just makes me make the question what will happen if such if such world like this actually became it comes into existence. Which is one of them is like some for those who are more in the paranoia. um, in the paranoia aspect of how people view the world, it's not probably not going to help too much. Something like that. I even tried to explain something like that. As for me, I'm not paranoid. So apparently, he's still trying. It's Top Dubious is trying to fix his flat packs, trying to make it better. And the reward is he will give you a blueprint which contains a cipher code as well. And yes, I forgot to explain what cipher code is all about. Because you know what? I'm just gonna do it in one particular. I'm just gonna do it in one episode, and there we go. Instead, that's what I'm just gonna do. Make it to a video instead of an episode. There we go. And what is it? Oh yeah, that's right. He's apparently having problems with how to create lift on this flat pack. Sir, the fact that you are working here. Well, then again, I think he's supposed to be an apprentice for Tom Du. Not Tom Du. For forgot for Mr. Oh yeah, for Aaron. I think that's what it was. I think he's supposed to be an apprentice. Whatever. So anyways, you gotta use what you gotta do is equip to your propeller man, and he's gonna explain that he should use a what was it again? What was this thing called? A propeller. There we go. Anyways, the cycle is done. There's another maintenance guy here. I swear, man. For maintenance guys, sure they don't know how to do their job, man. It's like, hey, I'm having a problem with the black hole generator. It's broken again. I wish I could do something before I tell Miss Bra. It looks something broken. It could be the work of Ephemian. At this point, seriously, Omega, you gonna talk about that it was Ephemians who did this? Oh man. Talking about gravy. Email, pulls out, go back. Sorry, I could just skip it, but this is more for like a guide purposes. So yeah, go back to the black hole generator, and there's gonna be another virus battle as well. If you haven't guessed it. There you go, you got a virus. Dang, this thing is vulnerable to viruses, exactly. And the fact this is a black hole generator to the point that it can actually, you know, consume the entire Earth. The fact you have something that dangerous in a museum. Oy. Alright, he just pulls out. Go back. And what does this person gives you anyways? Totally forgot. What is it? Like, oh, you fixed it. I don't know how you did it. You sure know your way around machinery. And we get a Heat Ball 3 just if you haven't gotten one yet through... I think it's either you buy it from Upload Mr. Web, you get it in the game. Something like that. And what is this? Oh, this site talks about how this girl's having problem finishing her homework and she needs help with it. With help with space. I'm trying to remember if this game got released before or after the the official announcement of if whether or not Pluto was still considered as a planet. He's like, I don't know much about space. So what is that thing in sucks in space that sucks everything? It's called black hole, little girl. Oh man, how many of those special satellites are there orbiting around the Earth? There are 3 of them. If you guys have not guessed it, this game is all about. So it'll be Leo, Pegasus, and Dragon. And with that, we get some science node, which contains another cipher code. Anyways, now we go to this area, all the way to the foyer. See what they did there, graceful. See what they did there. I swear, this game likes to make puns. Ah man. So apparently, you know, the fact that you have these many maintenance guys, at least he would have able to, you know, fix the ticket machine, you know. Man, who is the people who is hiring this place? Oh man. Got some mail, of course. Now go back to talk to her. Yes, we'll be having problems with the ticket machine. I hope it's coming over. Blah blah blah. So yeah, that's pretty much it's right. That's the ticket machine. Ticket machine wave hole. They have to go, you know, pulse in. And once again, another virus battle. No, it was not a virus battle. It's just we have a Mr. Hers being lazy. That's what it is. It's like, I can't keep this up if I don't take a break. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So you need here is a small energy. If you don't have any, you might as well get one from the merchant that's on the same wave road that you're, you know, in Amaken. So with that out of the way, go back and tell her that the work has been, the deed is done, and she'll give you an invitation, which is another, you know, another cipher code they can use as well. Now we go to this guy here. I swear, man. Leroy man. Oh goodness. I swear, this game, man. It's just a lot of creeps here. Like, I wouldn't say creep. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just gotta stop talking. Oh man, I'm just having too much fun with this commentary. He is the man, right? Oh my god, Super, really? Oh man, he just had to say it like that. The side quest in here is that apparently he's in love with that girl on the other side of the desk, and he's trying to find out what you know what she likes to do. Jeez, he cannot even sleep at night. I'm like, well then. Oh man, so it's just one of those, you have to go pick on go back to the transfer, look what they actually. Oh, apparently she just likes to cook, and she likes to have, you know, people taste her food. You know, the simple things like that. I was like, oh, you found out what she likes? Really? No way. So tell me, cooking? That's so cool. I loved her. It's like, I need her. I'm like, what? For our first, we do get a cloaker, so that's always nice. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Now we gotta go to Swill Waters. Right. So this side quest is much. Apparently, he is sick of all the drinks they have here, all the same drinks, and he wants to taste something new. You know, the fact that this is a big building, you know, like one of those, oh, very successful. You know, you would think they will have more varieties in the vending machines. But nope, it's just he's tired of all this. The Black Hole Cola and Zero G. Wow. You know, the puns for drinks like that is actually pretty nice. But anyways, well, for the drink that we're looking for, we have to go all the way to Echo Ridge. Yes, we have to go back all the way here. And here we get a sour soda. That's what I like to call it. And then we have to go back to Malkin, give it to him, and what does he give us for our efforts? Okay, he gave us a deluxe energy, so that's always nice to have. Now for our no, I think there's no, yeah, for our last side quest. This is actually there are three, I think 2 or 3 steps. So we have to here we're gonna meet with Patrick. So he explains how his memories comes back every time of how he was founded by a surf bot in the junk. I'm like, oh my god, that's a bit gruesome. But anyways, but the thing here is that go back to Pack, talk to him, tell you the story, and like just to see how the Serpa is doing. So he's just wondering if he's still working. So that's what we do. We go all the way back to the city dump. We have to talk to this maintenance guy here. Actually, it's like a 10-year-old, but it's probably scrapped by now. Wait, hold on. I think there was one special one. It was always finding something unusual. The strange of all was that it found a person that got in some attention, and soon after, I believe it was bought by a department store. Huh. Okay, so you have to go all the way to the roof on back Nancy's roof, and that's where our Cerebot is. Yep. Well, and now we know where it's at. We go back to Pat and tell him about that. The Cerebot is alright. So that efforts we get another HP memory. And I think will be it for this episode, guys. So next time on Megaman Starforce, we're gonna go all the way to Town Square and continue finishing the side quest. This is Icy Misu saying, see you guys then.